Days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. In charge of the Cardinals, and his head coach, Jonathan Gannon. His guys not able to build off that 2-0 start as they've dropped their last two. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Going from the gun here. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
That's good. Cardinals, first down.
A give now from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And this is 3rd.
I'll throw it. He's got McBride complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Cardinals and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Working on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this down to the 34. Excellent. Pick up to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. Read option on first down, he's going to keep it. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They're going play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second-quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Cardinals ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Headed out right. He can run it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this open across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. He'll call his own number. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now lead by 10. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Almost Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that. Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Arizona.
From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Sticking to the air here. Throw is caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
That's good.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They'll send him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. They go play action on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the 1st down.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49ers side. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down. 1st and 10.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. The Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. come out throwing. Left side into the hands of McBride. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes. 3rd and long. On the move. Headed right. He's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Throwing off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it. It's in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Cardinals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, he's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And that's 49ers football. And they're going to take over at midfield thanks to that fumble.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
The offense about set to take over now, and here's their quarterback out to lead them to the line.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did, giving you a gift with the turnover and some really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Now he'll throw off the play fake. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Back to throw. Caught by Flowers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 42. Here he goes on the boot. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had. Not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. And when they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 7. First down, Cardinals.
They're going play action. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. On the option, it's Algier. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Rolling from the gun here. Brought in right side. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Escapes the pocket. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals leading by 6. Eagles get to fly home as winners on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.